Yo, what's up, you guys? Back at you with another one on today. If you have not subscribed to Noble Sports Entertainment, make sure you subscribe to this channel because on this channel, we talk sports, period. All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and get into it without further ado. We're going to talk about point guard Isaiah Thomas. We know that the Detroit Pistons need to kind of like change some things over there. And I thought about this guy because I used to go to the games all the time, guys, and I used to watch the Pistons go against the Boston. I went to a lot of those games. And one thing I can say about Isaiah Thomas is he may not be the biggest guy on the court, but a guy definitely has the most heart. Love Isaiah Thomas' game. Every time he went against the Pistons, he would kill the Pistons. This guy would have like 30, almost 40 points on the Pistons. And I had to think about it, and I thought about it really hard. And the Pistons need a guy like Isaiah Thomas because you really don't have that guy that can score out there. Besides Blake Griffin, and Dre Drummond can do something at times, but it ain't consistent all the time. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes Dre had that game where he just got 10 points, and sometimes he got that game where he got 25 and 20. So you never know. But I think that Isaiah Thomas, even though he may be a liability on defense, guys, I definitely think that the Detroit Pistons should consider getting Isaiah Thomas at the trade deadline. Let me know, guys, in the inbox what you think about this. But I definitely think that Isaiah Thomas can help out the Detroit Pistons. Definitely, the guy got his name because his dad betted way back when against the Lakers and the Pistons, and he ended up having to name his son Isaiah. Crazy as that sounds, it is what it is. So the guy name is Isaiah Thomas. But definitely, man, Isaiah Thomas, he got a lot of heart. He has that dog mentality in him, and he's relentless, man. He gonna keep coming at you. And the dude can score, man. He can get buckets. And this is something that the Detroit Pistons need to consider as we approach the February 7th trade deadline. I definitely think that Isaiah Thomas will be a great fit with the Detroit Pistons. I know that the Detroit Pistons have always been known for playing really, really tough and tenacious defense. But I think that Isaiah Thomas will give them an element that they need. And that's a guy that can help Blake Griffin get buckets. So I know that there's a lot of other point guards that the Pistons could go after, but I know Isaiah Thomas is on his way back. He had to have surgery to make sure that he comes back properly prepared. But I think that the Pistons must take a look at Isaiah Thomas because the guy is a walking bucket. When he was on Boston, the guy was just he was phenomenal, man. I know he didn't have a really good stint with the Cavaliers as well as the Lakers. You know, he played with those guys briefly, but this guy can score, man. And that's something that the Detroit Pistons need. They need something to shake up that team because you're not getting consistent scoring from anyone else. You're not getting it from Stanley Johnson. You're not getting it from Reggie Jackson. You're not getting it from Reggie Bullock. Luke Kennard is not giving it to you consistently. I just think that the Pistons need to find somebody that can help with that scoring load and can take some of the pressure off Blake Griffin, especially if Blake is not having a great game. I think that Isaiah Thomas could definitely help out. If Andre Drummond is not having a beastly-like game or performance out there, I definitely think that point guard Isaiah Thomas could definitely help this Piston team out. And I think that the fans would love Isaiah Thomas because this guy brings it, man. So this is something, guys, that we must consider if you're a Detroit Piston fan. This might get your mouth watering a little bit because nobody is talking about Isaiah Thomas, but he is on his way back, and the Pistons can possibly get him during the trade deadline. So let me know what you think about that, guys. I'm out of here. Peace.